Hey, it's Rada. Last week I had a little snag in my YouTube uploading schedule. I usually post every Monday and Thursday I fell down and hit my head. So, as all things with illness, I have to take it one day at a time, and my schedule is not on point this week. So today I wanted to share with you how I create a wellness routine. So I do this for myself quite often and for my clients too. And just thought if you can get an inside look on how I set it up, then maybe you can set up one for yourself too. All right, so let's get started. I always get started with a pad of paper and a pen. And I start with two different objectives. I will either know how much time I'm looking at, or I will know the specific goal. Right now, I know what time I'm dealing with. I would like to create something for the next 2 weeks of pandemic mode and being quarantined inside. I need to get into a new routine because I've fallen out of my old one because I'm sleeping so much in this phase of illness and healing that I have no routine whatsoever. I'm basically just sleeping all the time. And I know that much stagnation can lead to more stagnation. So if I can get into a routine, then hopefully I can reduce the level of stagnation and start creating forward momentum. So once I know a goal or a timeline, hopefully both, then I create my wellness wheel. So there's 8 different spokes on a wellness wheel, or 8 different areas. Spiritual health. We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. For me, spiritual health, all I want to do is make sure each day I do one thing that brings me joy or makes me happy. And the other thing I want to do for my spiritual health is meditation. Since it's spring and we're getting anal about cleanliness, it seems like the perfect time for spring cleaning. So that's going to be what I look at for an environmental health and wellness. Financial health. Money isn't everything, but it ranks right up there with oxygen. For my financial health, I do not want to spend any money. So I'm really tightening up the reins on my wallet and I'm going to look at different things I can do to cut back on my spending. Relationship health. Love is life. And if you miss love, you miss life. Relationship health. I just want to continue developing compassion for everyone's situation right now. I think it's really important that even when we're going through a tough time ourselves, we can see that other people are struggling more. Some people may be struggling less, but no matter what, in our own psyche, trauma is trauma, and everyone's suffering right now. So I think it's really important to spend a little time actually consciously being compassionate for everyone. Occupational health. Choose a job you love and you'll never have to work a day in your life. For occupational, I'm going to continue making my online programs and keep making art and uploading it, trying to make sales that way. So that's kind of, I'm a little limited health-wise what I can do for my occupational health. Healing the past. The past does not equal the future. As far as the past goes, I try to forgive one thing every week right now, or one person. So I need to look and see if there's something I should try to let go and forgive in the past. Emotional health. If your emotional abilities aren't in hand, if you don't have self-awareness, if you are not able to manage your distressing emotions, if you can't have empathy and have effective relationships, then no matter how smart you are, you're not going to get very far. For emotional, I just want to be patient with my own emotions. I think, every day is this little bit of unraveling and things get more real and things get a little bit sadder for the world. So being patient with my own ups and downs. Physical health. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Hippocrates. Health. I really need to get into a better routine with both my supplements and nutrition. So that's what I'm looking at for my wheel of wellness. So for me, the biggest unknown in this wheel is the supplements and nutrition is something that I need to take a deeper look at. So I'm going to do that first. So for the supplements I need to take on a daily basis, first I'm going to hit the ones that I have actual deficiencies of. That is coenzyme Q10, omega essential oils, and B12. So those ones definitely need to get into my daily routine. And those can all be taken first thing in the morning and will help me have energy for the rest of the day. So it would be good to get those going again. Second step, detoxification. So for that, I take charcoal, clay, zendecrine. Those supplements need to be taken away from any other food and supplements by at least 90 minutes. So I am going to put those at the very beginning of my day when I wake up. Then, to boost my immune system, I am going to take ashwagandha as an Ayurvedic herb, and probiotics. Our gut health, our immune health lives in our gut. So probiotics are very important for strength and my different conditions. I prescribed Chinese herbs, and I've stopped taking those the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to start those back up. For digestion, I take Terrazyme. That helps me absorb nutrients better, and I'm having a tough time breaking down and absorbing nutrients right now. So going to add that back into the mix. And then hydration, I'm using these liquid IV supplements, and I really like those. So I want to start making sure I get those in first thing in the morning too. So I'm starting my day off with hydration. So because of that, now I know if I take my detox supplement at 4:30 in the morning, then I can take the liquid IV and Chinese herbs at 6 in the morning. And I want to give my body time to absorb and acclimate the herbs. So then I'll take the remaining supplements an hour later. And so now I've got my supplement routine down. So now I'm going to look at my daily routine a little bit more for nutrition. So let's say most days I'm getting up around 4 because I have a client at 5 a.m. online. So I'm going to get up probably 4:15 so I can meditate first. And then I'll take my detox supplements at 4:30. And then at 6, when I'm done with his online session, I will drink the liquid IV and my Chinese herbs. At 7, I will take my supplements, and at 7:30, I will make a green juice. So now I know how I'm starting my day off nutritionally. 7:30 green juice isn't super filling or high calorie, so I'll probably be hungry about an hour and a half later. So I'm going to have a piece of fruit and some nuts. And then around noon, most days I have a salad, or I could have a veggie wrap or a soup. That should hit all 3 taste groups: a salad, a sandwich, or something warm. Mid-afternoon, I might need another snack, so that might be popcorn. And around 6 or 7, I'll have dinner, and that's usually roasted veggies, but it could be stir fry or rice and beans or soup. So now I know what my nutrition for the day looks like. And now I'm going to make a little bit of a grocery shopping list. So in the green juice would be cucumber, celery, cilantro, Granny Smith apple, and lemon. For snacks to have around, I'm going to have banana, oranges, almonds, and popcorn. And for meals, I'm going to get some stuff for soups: peppers, onions, tomatoes, and greens. And that should be just about all I need. So now that we have the supplement plan and the nutrition plan, now we're going to look at all the components of my new routine. So the different components to make sure I have a well-balanced daily routine. Meditate, set aside 15 minutes first thing in the morning. Money, tighten up spending, look at any apps to cancel. Spring cleaning, tidy up a drawer, clean out a cabinet every day. Be patient with my own emotions. Have compassion for everyone else's roller coaster. Continue making online programs. Take time for art and nature. Reflect on the past. Reflect on the areas to forgive. And my new supplement and nutrition routine needs to start today. So that's how I create a wellness routine, or how I get it started at least, and how I make them for my clients too. All right, so that's how I make a wellness routine, or at least how I get it started. I think it's important to use the wellness wheel. You may find different areas of life. I think there's a wide variety of wheels out there that might shine a light on different aspects for you that maybe I didn't include, or like maybe all 8 aspects are too much for you. But I think it's a really good way to make sure you're not letting part of life fall to the wayside. And I think we all tend to have a focus on some things more than others. So we might be hyper focused on our relationship, or we could be hyper focused on our occupation, right? So looking at the wheel makes sure that we're trying to bring balance into all areas of our life. And I hope that was helpful, and it gave you some ideas on maybe how to improve your own areas of wellness and make your own routine. And I hope you find that moment of happiness today that makes life worth living. See you next time.